What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another new this week. Now, I think this is episode 9. I want to say 8 or 9. So, thank you guys for joining me for another week. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying the other videos. I put out a Poor Stacy video, a Trippy Red video, and I have another Trippy Red video coming out later next week. So, hopefully, you guys have been enjoying all the content lately. And we are really close to getting 1,000 subscribers. So, if you guys are new here, just make sure to subscribe. That's my goal. My goal for the end of this year is 5,000, but we're really close to 1,000. So, yeah, just make sure to subscribe if you guys are new here. And real quick, just because a lot of the new people have been joining, if you're trying to figure out what this series is, because I upload a new episode every single Friday, what we do on here is just every single week I listen to music that released the week previously. So this week we're going to be talking about Drake's new EP that he released, and Juice WRLD, Clever, Post Malone, Life's a Mess, and a few other things. I usually only talk about artists I listen to, but sometimes you guys put me on people like DC the Don and stuff, and now I'm a big fan of DC the Don. So if you guys have anyone that you think I should be reacting to or talking about, just comment them down below. But with all this being said, let's hop on into this episode. Now, I'm actually going to start with Drake's album, or his EP, I guess, which is Scary Hours 2. Now, I'm not a huge Drake fan. I know Drake is definitely one of the biggest rappers, or one of the biggest artists there is in general right now, but I've just never really been a huge fan of Drake. But off of this new 3-song project, which I think is just like a little EP, just because he hasn't released Certified Lover Boy yet, but my favorite song's probably the one with Lil Baby, Wants and Needs, and that's kind of surprising for me because I'm not even a huge Lil Baby fan, but I think Lil Baby's verse on this song really carries the song and made this my favorite song that Drake released on this EP. I don't know what a lot of fans' favorite is from it, just because I'm not a huge Drake fan. I don't really get too deep into stuff with Drake. But yeah, my favorite song off of this tape is Wants and Needs. I don't really want to go much deeper in that. Just want to move on from Drake though. So I want to move on to Lil Durk. I wasn't really even aware who Lil Durk was through most of 2020. I honestly found out who he was from like Lil Skies putting him on Have You My Way, and I've really been getting into Lil Durk lately. You guys know I enjoyed The Voice. I like a few songs off of that album now. And honestly, out of the new tape that Durk dropped, Only the Family, I really like Durk's energy and everyone's energy on Jump. This is probably my favorite song that I listened to on the Only the Family tape. But my second favorite is Hellcats and Trackhawks. I'm a really big fan of the energy that Lil Durk was bringing to the table for these songs, and I think it just makes these tracks stand out the most in my opinion, but those are my favorite from what Durk dropped. And now what I'm sure almost everyone's here for is my opinions on the new Life's a Mess. Well, if you guys watch my main channel, Complex Productions, you might already know this because I actually talked about it very briefly in my new video that went up yesterday on that channel. So if you're new here, make sure to check that channel out as well. But I'm not a huge fan of the new Life's a Mess just because I'm so used to hearing the drums and the version that we got on Legends Never Die that it just sounds kind of weird to me, or like something's missing on the new version. And I'm also not a huge Clever fan. No hate towards him at all. It's cool that he got this song, and I really appreciate him putting this out because now we have an official released Post Malone and Juice feature, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of Clever. I like him on Ring Ring, but other than that, I don't really get too deep into his music. I've tried listening to him, but I'm just not a huge fan of him. But other than that, the song's not bad by any means. I think Life's a Mess is an amazing song, and honestly, I said this in my video on my main channel, I think a version with Post Malone, Halsey, and Juice would be really dope, but I also don't want to take that credit away from Clever because he's probably the main reason we still ended up getting this track in the first place. I have a lot of respect for him for doing this, and I don't want to come at him because just because he's not my type of music doesn't mean he's not some of your guys's, but those are just my thoughts. I like the OG better, but this version's not bad. And if I forgot to talk about anything, just comment them down below, guys. And yeah, like I said, if you're new here, please just make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and sticking with me, and we'll see you all in the next video.